Join me as I dive into the crazy world of tariffs. I'm breaking down Trump''s 50% tariffs on 22 countries and figuring out how this could impact us all. Donald Trump's recent announcement about imposing 50% tariffs on 22 countries has sent shockwaves across the globe. The move is seen as a drastic measure to protect American interests, but it's also sparked fears of a potential trade war. With tariffs being a complex issue, it's essential to understand the implications of such a significant decision. Tariffs have always been a contentious issue, with some arguing they're necessary to safeguard domestic industries, while others claim they can lead to retaliatory measures from other countries. When one country imposes tariffs, it can create a ripple effect, impacting international relations and economies worldwide. The effects on domestic economies can be significant, with some industries benefiting from protectionism, while others face increased costs and potential job losses. The use of tariffs as a tool for negotiating better trade deals is also a topic of debate. Some argue that tariffs can be an effective way to bring countries to the negotiating table, while others believe it's a blunt instrument that can harm more than it helps. The current global economic climate is already fragile, and the introduction of such drastic measures can have far-reaching consequences. The reaction from other countries has been mixed, with some vowing to retaliate, while others are seeking to negotiate exemptions. The uncertainty surrounding tariffs has created a sense of unease among businesses and investors, who are already worried about the impact of global events on their operations. So, which countries are targeted by Trump's tariff plan, and what's the reasoning behind these drastic measures? According to reports, the tariffs will affect a range of countries, including some of America's closest allies. The justification for these tariffs seems to be centered around the issue of fair trade and the need to protect American industries. The list of targeted countries includes some major economies, such as China, Europe, and India. The tariffs are set to be imposed on a range of goods, from steel and aluminum to electronics and machinery. This could have significant implications for global supply chains and the broader economy. One key moment from Trump's announcement that stood out was his assertion that these tariffs would help America win in terms of trade. He claimed that other countries had been taking advantage of the U.S. for too long and that it was time for a change. His comments were met with a mix of criticism and skepticism, with many questioning the effectiveness of such a strategy. The prospect of a global trade war is a daunting one, with many experts warning of the potential consequences. If you're wondering what the future holds, one thing is certain: these tariffs are going to have far-reaching implications. To wrap things up, the introduction of 50% tariffs on 22 countries is set to have significant effects on the global economy and trade dynamics. The move is a clear indication of Trump's America First approach to trade, but it remains to be seen how other countries will respond. What do you think about these tariffs? Will they help America or hurt the global economy? Let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in learning more about economics and trade, be sure to check out my other videos on the topic. I've got a whole playlist dedicated